Man sues dozens of women for giving him negative reviews on Facebook group. A Chicago man is suing 27 women for $75 million after they posted negative comments about him on a Facebook dating group, calling him very clingy and a ghoster, which is those are opposites.
That's true. That's true.
32-year-old Nico D'Ambrosio claims that his reputation was tarnished after several women who claim to have dated him posted their negative experiences about him on a Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy? The popular group originated in New York, but has since branched out into other major cities and is mainly used by women to share their experiences with men and ask for advice about various red flags. In D'Ambrosio's case, dozens of women wrote derogatory comments labeling him as clingy or accused him of ghosting them after getting what he wanted. Now the Chicago man is suing several of these women, as well as moderators of the Facebook group and parts of the social network's parent company for $75 million. I think that's another red flag right there. It all started when a woman posted about Nico D'Ambrosio on the Facebook group, claiming to have dated him and describing how he got very clingy very fast. Sounds like love bombing. People who love bomb, like they try to get you to quickly become intoxicated with them, and then they want to scam you or whatever the case might be, maybe get laid.
Right.
He got very clingy very fast, flaunted his money, and kept talking about how I don't want to see his bad side. Oh my God. Especially when he was on business calls. Other women who described their experiences with him, this prompted a slew of similar comments. What does that say? Oh, this is poorly written. This prompted a slew of similar comments from other women who described their experiences with him. I went out with him a few times just over a year ago. He told me that what I wanted to hear until I slept with him, and of course he ghosted. I steer clear. He's been posting here. He's been posted here before. The poster said he sent a few slew of texts calling her names because she didn't want to spend the night with him. Nico D'Ambrosio admits to having dated the woman who made the original post on the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook group, going on a number of unremarkable dates, pointing out that they never engaged in an exclusive relationship. He is now accusing the women of spreading lies about him in the group in an attempt to ruin his reputation. The man's lawyers allege that he has been subjected to defamation, doxing, and invasion of privacy as a result of the defendant's behavior, and he is seeking compensation. As per the lawsuit, he's requesting $75 million. The defendants broadcast their outrageous, cruel, and malicious lies about the plaintiff with the knowledge that the statements were false or with reckless regard as to whether or not they were true. D'Ambrosio's complaint read, their wrongful conduct is so outrageous in character and so extreme in degree that it is beyond all possible bounds of decency and is to be regarded as atrocious and utterly intolerable in a civilized community. Dang, really? Really? D'Ambrosio also claims that having personal photos shared on the Facebook group and being the target of so many negative comments caused him personal humiliation, mental anguish and suffering, emotional distress, anxiety, and lost earnings. I think this guy totally did it. From the stories I've heard from women, guys are doing that on the regular.
I gotta say, it amazes me, how many just blatantly frivolous lawsuits people will try to bring forward. Because doesn't that have to cost them some money themselves to bring forward a suit like that?
Or the lawyer puts up the price until they win, but this doesn't seem like a case that's winnable. So yeah, I imagine he's wasting money on this. He talked about how much money he had in the dating apps, I guess. So maybe he's got some to spare, but yeah.
I mean, the only thing you mentioned there that I could possibly see him winning something over is if they doxed him, if they actually posted his address or whatever. Because yeah, that would be problematic. But everything else is just nothing. It's freedom of speech type stuff.
Yeah. I'd also like to see the private DMs between these people. I think that would be hilarious. Imagine that. He'd sue again. He'd be like, no, not the DMs.
Yeah, and are those if this case went to trial, would stuff like that be entered into evidence? Look, I have proof with these DMs that he's terrible, that kind of stuff. And
probably
a judge would actually have to hear those and be like, "Oh God, I hate my job."
Yeah,
or maybe they'd find it entertaining. I don't know.
here, so like we watch Moist Critical, right? You watch Charlie, right? And he goes over those DMs where they're so cringy and like it's almost always the guy who's like super weird in those, man. Ugh, it's so hard to listen to. Some people just it's always almost the same too. Like all guys share the same brain.
Yeah, I mean, some guys you almost feel sorry for because like you can tell that they don't realize that they're coming off as cringy.
Yeah,
Uh, like some guys are just a-holes and they shoot their shot and they try to be very alpha male and like whatever. But then there's
yeah.
some guys that are just like have a naiveness to them that like you know that they have no idea that they're coming off
They're
at
less cringe. The ones who are like innocent, almost naive, like those are a lot less cringe because you give them the benefit of the doubt. You're like, okay,
right.
this guy's learning. It's a learning process. But the guys who come in with full confidence, think they're alpha males. Oh my gosh, like they.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those guys that take like those Andrew Tate like courses.
yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, man, they ruin it for all of us.